your CEO is looking out of the window and thinking about what are the next steps I need to take strategically, this is a way to get those insights and be somewhat proactive in giving them information and really helping be a partner in that planning process. But along with a great event, great programs, it's a family event. So many of the attendees bring their spouses, they bring their children. There's a lot of activities planned. It's a good balance between doing things with other attendees, doing things with families, and also being in the sessions with the different thought leaders that come in to help with these programs. Hopefully, in 3 more years, I'll be doing a presentation on how to be a CIO in the same company for 20 years. How you can really do it. What we do is make the gigantic machines that make computer chips. So almost everything you and I are doing right now on this interview
could not be happening.
We are touching all those little devices that are all up and down that digital chain, making it happen.
Exactly.
So the interesting part of this is just trying to keep up with what everybody wants. So everybody wants better images or faster digital processing or more memory for their songs or faster communication. Just the demand is out there, but they don't want their batteries to wear out in 6 hours. They want the batteries to last all week.
Right.
So it's really trying to make those things to where it meets the demand and all the technology requirements of all the consumers of these devices and making them smaller, cooler, faster, higher quality. And that's really what we do every day. Thousands of people around the world, and you're immersed in this universe. And there's communication going on.
Only
out
of Austin would that come, right?
And it's a beautiful virtual world. At this point, where are we going to be in 10 years? It's going to be amazing the things that we're going to be putting together and to look out over what is the huge growth area? Is it going to be this certain cell phone technology? Is it going to be this certain video or movie making or any of the interactive type technologies? And then what is that going to require back in the depths of creating the processor or the memory or the video customer? So it's a fascinating experience because you're always looking out into the future. I want to talk a little bit today about that important concept and a little bit of what I've learned working for a Japanese company for so long about how not only your provider is important and having a quality provider, but also being a great customer is important. After about 8 years, our CEO changed, new CEO, and he looked at our financial statements, and his first comment was, in his new role, wow, we have so much outside expense. We need to reduce. And so I've been on kind of a reverse track of trying to make this thing optimized, but at the same time give an appearance of some reduction. And I'd say it's kind of a new type phase, and I'll talk more as we move along here in what we've done to get around those. This particular partner, we've gone through it. We just did our 3rd contract negotiation. It's tough. And we've been through ups and downs over the years, economically and projects and everything else. But for me, the test was recently I was in Agra, and I made it to the Taj Mahal finally, and had an opportunity to stand right there in front of the Taj Mahal and enjoy it. And next to me was the president of the company that was the outsourcer that we worked with for 10 years. And I will tell you that we weren't standing there as a customer and a partner. We were standing there as 2 friends. So what's the differentiator there? And I think that's the challenge that you really face is how do you really figure out these companies and how do you really figure out where the excellence is and where the long-term viability is and where the good partnership's going to be, where 10 years later you're standing on the Great Wall of China together, you know, as friends. Actually putting together the Web 2.0 chains, information chains, out from the factory into our portals and directly into the customer gives us a very quick approach to do that. I'd say it's a combination of two things. Knowledge management and collecting all that information at the factory level, and then connecting that into the Web 2.0 delivery. So really we're focused on both the knowledge management side to collect things and the Web 2.0 to deliver things.
Wow.
And already that, I would say that's in place. That a company's been using for a while, they're familiar with it, they're already manufacturing with it, then it's a smaller sales cycle and they're used to it. But
reorders.
If it's a new product and maybe something that has never been delivered before into manufacturing, that's where Web 2.0 comes into play as well, because we can support that very quickly, very interactively through our tool set.
Russ Finney, thank you so much for visiting with me today. We'll be right back with Web 2.0.tv.
Entrepreneurs that are just dead startup, bootstrapping, you know, I've got a great idea, nobody really knows what it is, I don't have a lot of money, but I've got a passion for what I'm trying to do. We all know about the Austin Technology Incubator, but not everybody can get into the Austin Technology Incubator. I mean, there's a big process there, there's a lot of red tape. Well, what about that group that's got that passion and they are going to create that company, no matter what? Well, really, that's what Kevin and his partners have done in creating the Tech Ranch. So when people come to Austin and say, I want to start a business up, don't know where to go, I tell them go to Tech Ranch. Sign up for Tech Ranch now, get on their communications. And oh, by the way, if you're interested, they hold what's called a campfire. And you can go to the campfire, everybody's welcome, and go in, and Kevin gives a great speech about how to be an entrepreneur, gives all the secrets away, and I've gone to campfires 2 or 3 different times. I don't even have a reason to be at the campfire, I just like listening to Kevin.
Our associates regularly serve as speakers and moderators in front of sophisticated audiences of all sizes. We love to talk about the future of technology, but we can also give deep insights into team building, creating innovation, as well as the challenges of globalization. Our network of professionals is regularly on stage with the most highly rated speakers in the business.